We are calling the legislature in for a special session on August 21st. We are calling the legislature in to help figure out how to address this sooner rather than later.
Governor Polis today calling a special session of the legislature. He says it's primarily to address a massive budget shortfall created by President Trump's spending bill. Now, Colorado automatically adopts changes to the federal tax code, and those changes immediately reduce state revenue by more than $1 billion. And as part of the special session, the governor wants state lawmakers to work on what has been called a first-of-its-kind law regulating artificial intelligence. But there are concerns about when that law is supposed to take effect. Now, some consider this law a solution to protect consumers. Others say it's an overstep. Tonight, Denver 7's Colette Bordelon digs into both perspectives.
This is H.R. 1.
This federal bill is being blamed for a special session here in Colorado, where legislators will work on a $1.2 billion loss of revenue.
When we have a special session, we ask ourselves, are there other things that would benefit if the legislature looks at them now rather than waits till January?
One of the other issues Colorado lawmakers will tackle starting on August 21st, artificial intelligence and how to regulate it.
Last session didn't quite come up with changes that opponents can agree on.
Senate Bill 205 was signed into law in 2024 and is scheduled to go into effect by February of next year. The goal of the law is to lower the risk of unwanted bias in certain AI-driven decision-making.
There's lots of money to be made in AI, but just when you're getting your truck to go get that money, don't run everybody over.
State Representative Brianna Titone was one of the prime sponsors of the bill.
We're after something meaningful when it comes to putting some guide rails on this technology.
The state says it will cost between $2.5 and $5 million to implement the bill in state agencies.
To say that this is going to cost $5 million is just absurd because there's no evidence whatsoever to say that this is going to cost any money at all.
Were you surprised to hear it's going to be part of the special session today?
No, I wasn't. I've tried to keep an ear to the ground on this, and I had a pretty good sense that it was going to get packaged with a larger budgetary conversation.
Dr. Samuel Jay, the executive director of digital learning at MSU, walked us through what concerns the industry has with the bill.
More of a roadmap, I suppose, is what they're really looking for. I'm anxious to see what happens because I think a lot of the asks that are being made are just asks that can't be met, even with a revised bill or an amended bill.
Titone believes this is all a tactic to buy time.
This is just about delaying and trying to get rid of this or replace it with something that's meaningless.
But more time is something the industry wants.
I would not be shocked if we see some sort of extension and maybe get to next summer for implementation, but we shall see.
And the clock starts ticking in the special session. Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.